What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review on Hollywood Divas Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. I'm gonna put both episodes on one video due to the fact that I didn't do a video last week. So let's just get into the video, shall we? Let's start off with Lisa Wu. She had a conversation with this blogger by the name of Tammy. I remember her video. I think she had like a video thing called Talking with Tammy, and I remember her interview with Toya Wright a couple of years back when she was talking about K Michelle. So that's how I remember Tammy Reed. They have a discussion about Ed and Keisha getting married. Now I remember when the story broke out that Keisha Knight Pullman and Ed Hartwell had gotten married, and apparently Lisa was the one who introduced the two, and they were friendly during her marriage to Ed, and now they turn around and they start dating and then they get married. And Lisa pretty much felt a little bit betrayed by both of them because I brought y'all hoes together and then y'all want to sit up here and get married. Okay, you know what I mean? But Tammy was there for, and Tammy pretty much told her, because I'm in the blogging business, you know what I mean? I kind of was hipped up to the game about them being together a long time ago. So I kind of already had the tea a long time ago that they was together and they was getting married, you know what I mean? So, Lisa was pretty much hurt behind it. But, I just think that at some point she'll get over it. You know what I mean? Shit like this happen every motherfucking day. Sometimes you think this shit won't happen to motherfuckers in the industry because they got money, but they real people just like we are. You know what I'm saying? So get well soon, Lisa. Get well soon, honey. So we get to Golden's housewarming. About to say homecoming, child. Housewarming party. She invites Countess. She invites Lisa. She invites the new girl Malika, and she invites the comedian Lunel, someone that's not funny to me at all. She invites all of them, and I hope I didn't miss nobody. I said Countess, I said Lisa. Yeah, I didn't miss nobody. So yeah, Malika is the girl from ATL. She was one of the twins that was stealing on ATL. That's something I remember the bitch for, and apparently she's Khloe Kardashian's best friend. I didn't know that she was Khloe Kardashian's best friend because I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm one of the few people that's not fascinated by anything dealing with the Kardashians at all. I could give a fuck about what's going on with them. But, she's there. And she's just trying to get to know everybody. And all the girls was pretty much telling her about Paula J. Parker, aka the Jackie Christie of Hollywood Divas, and how crazy she is, and how she's not trustworthy, and how much of a liar she is. And this is my thing with that. I always try to give people their own perception. I never try to tell people what they need to know about a person. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be the one to give them preconceived notions about a person, because I'll be like, if somebody asks me about somebody, it's just like last year when I was working at my job and this girl started working with me and she was like, why don't nobody like such and such? Why don't nobody like such and such? And I never would get into it. All I said was, listen, I'm not going to tell you why, but I don't like the motherfucking bitch, but even though I don't like the motherfucking bitch, I'm not gonna tell you anything to steer you from liking her. So it doesn't matter how I feel about the bitch. You gotta make your own decision on how you're gonna handle the bitch. So that's up to you. So I don't really like when people give folks preconceived notions about somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if I brought Justin and Adrian and Jamar around somebody, and then they tell me, well, I don't like that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But just because you don't like somebody don't mean I got to dislike them. Just because you don't like them don't mean I'm gonna dislike them too. You know what I mean? I'm not really here for that. I don't really like that type of shit. But that's just me and me only. I don't really play into other people's feelings. You know what I mean? Like if you feel some type of way about somebody, that's on you. But me, I have my own mind. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That's the only thing I feel about it. In the midst of the housewarming party, Golden gets the call that she got a new job on the Fox pilot, on a drama pilot, and then she was very very happy about it. Golden has had a lot of rough times in the industry lately. She cannot get no roles or nothing like that. So it's nice that she got her something. She got her a new job. While Paula getting her hair done, she runs across a picture on Instagram with Golden, Countess, Malika, Lunel, all the girls on the picture or whatever, and she feels some type of way about it. You know what I mean? She don't like it. She feels like she's been exiled out the group. She feels like an outcast, and this shit just feels like basketball wives all day long. When all the girls be on the outs with Jackie, and they all get along with each other, but they don't get along with Jackie. That's exactly how this shit feels. You know what I mean? So we get into Malika. She's with Chloe, and she's pretty much telling Chloe that she's trying to get back into the acting thing. You know what I mean? She's just trying to get herself together, and it's like a bit of separation anxiety on her part because she's used to doing things with her and her sister. And it's not the same doing it without her sister, so she doesn't know how to handle it. But she said, Chloe can do things without Courtney and Kim and be okay with it. She's missing them, she's a part of their lives, but she's able to do that. But her, on the other hand, she's not able to separate from her sister. So I get it, you know what I mean? Like sometimes when you do stuff so much with one person, you can sometimes be used to it and you get attached to it, and then sometimes you don't know how to break away from it. Like there was a time I know I always use him as an example, and I know people get tired of me using him as an example, but I have to. But there was a time when me and Justin was coming up that I would always try to do things with him and with him and Adrian, let's do this, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this because we're friends and we were all coming up at the same time on YouTube. I always felt like we had to do things together. But when he did his main event with Adrian, you know what I mean? I didn't feel no type of way about it. I was happy for him. I promoted it. And I was happy that he was doing, he was venturing out doing things on his own. I'm not doing no event of my own at all because I don't have the pull to do that. So with that being said, when one of my friends go out and do them, I'm gonna be down for it. It's not gonna be no separation anxiety. I know how to let go. When Adrian and Justin did their event, I was happy for them. I even promoted the fuck out of it. Even though I couldn't be there, I promoted the fuck out of the event and I made sure to support it. Just like with Jamar, that's my friend as well. He's going to the blackout and I'm saluting him for doing it to grow his brand and do whatever he got to do. All three of them are my friends on this YouTube thing. Like, they are genuinely my friends. I talk to these people on the phone. I FaceTime these people. I text these people. Justin has a relationship with my mom. So with that being said, it's different. Some people look at YouTube friendships and think that it's just YouTube friendships, and on this end, it's not. You know what I mean? It's just not just a YouTube friendship over here. It's a real friendship. So sometimes when you do stuff with people so much, sometimes you just gotta separate. Just like my cousin Reggie, we were just like this for years. But when he left and went to Atlanta, I did have separation anxiety because I was used to him being here. He was always around. We always did everything together. When he left, I felt like my life was gonna be over because he was gone. But that's not the case, but that's how it felt because I was so used to it being me and him, 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 me and him. That's how it was. What kills me is that they go into the conversation about Paula and the girls and where they remember them from and all of that shit. So I got annoyed when they got to talking about Friday and how Malika acted like she didn't know who the fuck Chris Tucker was. She act like she didn't know the movie Friday or whatever. Bitch, you black. I don't give a fuck how many Kardashians you fuck with, bitch. You black. Any motherfucking black person know Friday. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, it's been over 20 years since the movie came out, but everybody and their mama know Friday. Like, even my youngest brother, he's 16 years old. He wasn't even thought of when that movie came out, and he knows about that movie Friday, and he knows about Chris Tucker. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck how broke he is today. Chris Tucker was a staple in this Hollywood thing. So with that being said, child, don't act like you don't know who it is because you know exactly who the fuck Chris Tucker is. Don't play those games, Malika. So Golden decides to talk to Paula about the situation at hand, and it doesn't go well. She bring her dog out there, and she pretty much said that Forrest was a pimp and basically insinuated that Paula was the hoe. So she just wasn't really here for the shit at all, and Paula just pretty much lashed out at her and pretty much stormed off, and she just couldn't handle the conversation with Golden at all. So then that's when Golden decides that she was gonna talk to Lisa and Malika and Candace about her altercation with Paula. And she was like, Paula really don't want to talk about it. She stormed off. She yelled at me and everything like that. So Lisa tried to talk to her. I tried to talk to her. Now, Countess, you need to talk to her and see what you can, so you can see what her head is at. Countess ain't feeling it, but Malika said maybe you need to talk to her because I want to invite her to my private screening of my movie. And everybody was like, huh? But Malika wants to invite Paula because even though y'all saying all this stuff y'all saying about her, I still want to know her as a person. So let me give her a chance. So Countess agrees to talk to her. So Malika and her friend Dorian, the gay guy from College Hill, Atlanta, I think the Atlanta version, he was on there and he rubbed me all sorts of wrong because he talking like he a A-list. Motherfucker, we know you from College Hill. This is our first time seeing you since College Hill. So what the fuck you talking about? I don't give a fuck. I mean, who are you and why are you making Malika out to be more than what it is? Because Malika ain't got no career. Like, she's on Hollywood Diva so she can get a fucking career. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, her career is being Chloe's flunky, being her best friend. That's her claim to fame. She ain't got no motherfucking career because the only thing we remember her doing is being one of them ghetto ass twins on ATL. So it was so funny when she was sitting up there talking about Paula. Oh, she was the ghetto girl. And bitch, you was a ghetto thief in ATL. That's all we remember you for. And even then, I didn't know who the fuck you was. Somebody had to enlighten me on who the hell you was, bitch. Let's not front, bitch. Like, for real. And Dorian talking about how she doesn't need to be associated with trash and how she don't need to be this and need to be that. She need to be associated with something because she ain't got shit going for herself. That's why she on the show now. Have a seat. Like, I wasn't even here for this shit. So, Countess went to go see a doctor about her thyroids and it's pretty much being told to her that she's going to forever and always be hoarse. Her voice is probably never going to be light again. But when she was at the reunion just last year, I could have sworn that her voice was coming back. So I'm kind of confused by this. You know what I mean? Her voice was lighter. It was higher like it normally is. It was nothing like it is on the show. So I'm kind of confused about that. So then I think Malika invites Golden to something in Fairfax, and Cassie was there, and Dorian was there, and he was talking like Golden don't know nothing about Fairfax or some shit like that, like she's just some ghetto tramp. Like, I don't like Golden, but Dorian have a seed. She said that she used to hang in Fairfax, so I'm pretty sure that she did, considering the fact that she was a Hollywood actress. I'm pretty sure she did hang in Fairfax. So stop, Dorian. So Countess and Paula talk. They have a conversation about everything, and Countess pretty much did not have no bullshit for Paula. She pretty much let her know how she felt, and they hugged each other. And she told her how she felt about Malika. She told her that she felt slighted about Malika because Malika brought up some old shit saying that when she was working on a Parker, she wasn't nice to her. And she was like, well, bitch, I was working. You know what I mean? What the fuck you mean? So she told Paula how Malika rubbed her the wrong way. At the viewing party, Paula arrived. She hugged Malika. She was very nice to Malika, but she also brought up the stuff about Countess to Malika. And Malika wasn't having it because she was like, in my group of friends, we don't talk about one person to the next person. So this is uncharted territory for me, and I can do without it. But it didn't cause no drama. When Paula got there and Forrest got there, they all just shook hands. It's pretty clear that there's still some animosity there between them, Forrest and Paula. So it is what it is with that. But they didn't want to talk about it right then. But apparently they viewed the movie or whatever. It looked a damn straight to DVD mess, but it is what it is. At least she got a movie. Whatever. But that's all I gotta say about Hollywood Diva Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. And I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace.